It's hard conversations, but just before we go there, I took notice of something. And I discovered that Nigerians are focused so much on the news, making the waves on social media. If we're not busy, propagating the fake news and the stories that people who are abroad, who are not on the streets of Nigeria, who don't experience these things with us on a daily basis, if we're not busy propagating their gospel and talking about so many of their propaganda, we are sharing their videos to the rest of our friends, giving them reasons to make more money, giving them reasons to, destroy people's lives and sometimes harm people's destiny. Bring down a man who is well established, has worked hard for his money, and shred
in a split second.
Shred him to pieces simply because they want quick popularity. Social media popularity is what everybody's chasing now.
Traffic. More likes, more
But
views.
really, let me ask you, Dr. Precious, how much money do they even make from all of this?
They make good money.
Oh.
Every time they stir up controversy and people hit their blogs, they have more traffic. So the common people on the website, they tell themselves, if these guys can have an engagement of 10,000 comments and over 50,000 likes, then I can advertise with them. So they make more money from those things. Can you imagine? Jack Rich was putting on a chain, something that looks like a rosary, and Destiny was having the same look-alike. And the next thing they came up,
Destiny Etiko?
Destiny Etiko, the actress. And the next thing they came up and said he was the one who bought the SUV for her. And it went viral, and she came up on social media to debunk such rumor that she has never met the man. That it's strange you just come on social media, put up something so you can just sell, and then mess up someone else's life. And Destiny Etiko has been my favorite actress over time. She's really hardworking.
It amazes me when I saw this rumor, especially the one where they say K1 was sleeping with Alafin's wife.
Yeah, I saw that also. I saw that.
It amazes me how they come up with this concept. And Nigerians were saying, it is true. It is. Do you know how difficult it is to touch an Alafin?
Do you know what these guys do?
To touch a king's wife.
Forget about a king's wife. You die on the spot. You go back. Like, seriously?
People don't understand.
They are joking with our customs and tradition.
You are joking with your life and destiny. You dare not.
See, these bloggers, I'm sorry to say, some of them they are not serious. Things that should naturally trend, that they should make trend, that they should post because they've had facts about. They won't post them.
No. That they are even concerned, really are concerned about Nigeria.
They won't post them.
The things that don't matter to you and I, that will stir up controversy, give people bad names,
True.
take opportunities away from other people.
True.
Things they have no facts about.
True.
They just come up with it. And the annoying part, majority of them are not even in the country. That's the one that annoys me the most. How can someone who is in the United States be telling me, the person in Nigeria, that I should go and carry I should go and carry gasoline and burn down a church?
It's terrible. Very terrible. Yeah, I've heard
once
stuff like that.
once they pick a pastor or an afar or a politician or a businessman or anybody,
The public figure.
they finish you.
They tear the person down, and they come up with all kinds of junks. That's why Daddy Oyedepo will say, those who make news don't read news. Those who make the news don't bother about the news. Understand this. People will always talk about you. If nobody talks about you, then you are a nobody. If nobody bothers you, then you are a nobody. They will always talk. But the thing is, let's be mentally saturated. I think we need those blogs to be sanctioned.
Even if they're not sanctioned, why are Nigerians, we're the ones that give them clarity? That's what that pains me.
We keep clicking it, right?
We keep clicking, we keep watching, we keep sharing, and we keep telling our friends to watch. We help them to propagate their fake news and bad vibes.
There's one very popular blog. I don't know who is behind that blog, but I know they come up with some very dirty stories. Gist Lover. Instablog has pulled down their account more than 5 times. They keep coming back. Now their page is called Gist Lover Update because they blocked almost all their pages. They come up with weird things. You read it and you're like, this is impossible. Where's this coming from?
You know, brings me to our topic for hard conversations for today, and we're just focusing on rivalry amongst Nigerian girls. It amazes me when I hear a blogger say, they told me, some of our friends said, Iya Rainbow, as old as Iya Rainbow is, said something last week. She was in the studio, in our Star FM studio, and she said she was on set one day, and when they called her to come play her own role, she dropped the purse. She just picked up one of the purses. There were 2 of them. Somebody had an identical purse. She picked up one of them and she went to do her role with the purse. And in the process, the second person said she was looking for a purse. She's looking for it, and they were like, yeah, person, show me, she's a thief. Mama Rainbow, 79-year-old today, woman. They said she's a thief. She said one of her friends, one of her acting friends, said to her, you know. And then she said, what happened? The woman whose purse was identical, they were now trying to find out, well, how much do you have in yours? She said 1,500. And then they found 10,000 inside. And the Rainbow said, I have 10,000 plus in mine. They now found 10,000. And I said, so it really was her own. She didn't steal it. Friend. It was a friend.
You know, I've learned something. Something happened yesterday that taught me a lot. The best thing you can do for some friends is just be quiet. Just be quiet. Because sometimes you may end up responding to them thinking, this is my friend coming to ask me a question to find out something. Unknown to you, that person is not a friend. That person is just an enemy in disguise. And whether you like it or not, everyone has got a time in your life. Nobody's going to be with you forever. When the expiry date of a friend comes, let them go. These blogs, if the news is true, they would not be supernatural to get it.
No.
Somebody within your circle is selling you.
Like the story of Destiny Etiko. A friend of ours might have been just jealous.
Very possible.
And knows the value of the hand chain and, believes she has one rich guy somewhere giving her. And then opportunity came. She jumped on it. Don't you know she's the one that is... I keep asking myself the question, why is this peculiar? If Mama Rainbow, 79-year-old woman, can say she experienced something like that on set, then imagine how long this has been in our system. How long we have encouraged rivalry. And it's popular among the girls.
They tear her down. It's unfortunate. But the rivalry is real. It's real.